I hope everyone is doing well. In my last video, you saw me work on this side of my driveway. Barrel cactus are still doing good. Hasn't been very long, only a day, and my little arrangement there. But today, I am going to be working over here. So let me tell you what I have here. This is a Euphorbia variegated amic, and you can see all the little leaves on top. And then this one is pretty pale, not quite as variegated. It might have something to do with being in a lot of sun, but it's living, so that's good. And then sedum. And this is a serious, oh gosh, the mind has slipped me. I'll put the name across the screen. And another Aloe. And this guy, jade plant with a ruby necklace, and it looks kind of pathetic and sparse, but I kind of like that look. And I have the pot buried halfway into the ground. Okay, so what I am going to do here is, you can see the big hole back here on this plant. Dig it all up and then spread it all along the back edge of the border here. So we'll see how that goes. And then here is a Euphorbia millii, and I'm really looking forward to this getting bigger. And over there is a variegated, I think it's variegated, Portulacaria, Afra Portulacaria. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this, no, I thought I planted this from a cutting, but I did not, but it's doing really well here. Okay, so I'm gonna get digging up that stuff over there. Okay, I called in the big guns to help me out because I have a foot issue on my right foot, which is from digging into the dirt, slamming my foot onto the shovel while wearing cheap shoes into hard clay. So I don't like to dig big stuff up anymore. So my husband Dave helps me out. I like to use a spade, but he likes that kind of shovel. If it gets a little mangled, it'll grow. That started off as one little plant, and I've spread it all over in various parts of my yard. Now it's getting ready to bloom, but I think I'll still be okay once I transplant it. This soil has been amended, though. We did put some cactus and succulent soil in here when we first planted this area. And that was about, what was it? How many years ago did we do this, Dave?
Oh, wow.
5?
Yeah, at least 5.
So we're gonna make it look good. All right, we've got it all dug up. Here's a big hunk here, and then some smaller chunks here. I'm going to be dividing the big hunk up, but I'll show you what I'm going to do to clean these up, and they will survive. I'll just dig a hole, stick them in the ground, and they'll live. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just pull this old dried stuff off, clean it all up. You can see how that's coming off. Looking a little better already. You can see all the leaves that get inside of the plant. You can see them there. Maybe not. All the leaves. So I'll get those cleaned out the best that I can and get busy. This is pretty tall, so I'm just going to cut it right about here and it will live, trust me. Okay, I'm not going to water it in either. I'm going to leave this for a few weeks since I didn't let the cut heal, but it will be fine. It is done. I think it looks a whole lot better. Whoop. These I'm debating upon whether or not to cut them off. I'll see how it goes within a week. But I think it looks better than that one big clump. And this one I had already planted in here about a month ago, and then I just stuck this little guy in. This is how it looks from this direction. Yeah, looks a lot better. I'll show you from the other side. So it's almost kind of like a little hedge. And I had a lot left over, and I will probably put it in the rock area out here. And so for the next project, let's clean up this sad little spot. So stay tuned for the next video to see what I'm going to do right here.